Hello, so for today's video I'm just going to give you some advice on how to look after Ilex Crenata topiary plants. So Ilex Crenata really has taken over from boxwood as the topiary of choice for the last few years. So the boxwood had become very difficult to look after as it was constantly getting the blight and all the different products that were available. While it did seem to reverse the blight for a few weeks, it just ripped through the plant again. So Ilex Crenata is a totally different species. It can actually be known as the Japanese holly. So it can't get the box blight and it is much easier mined. So I'm actually quite happy with them. We've had them a few years and I haven't seen any big issues to come up. But the one issue that unfortunately does keep coming up when people are looking after them is if you overfeed them, they do have an awful habit of defoliating. And after the defoliate, people sometimes think that they're after dying and they just kind of lose interest and discard them. But in actual fact, after the defoliate, generally if they're planted down the garden or something like that, they will actually leaf back up again after maybe a few weeks or even a month or a month and a half. But we want to avoid that if at all possible. So my advice is once a year, just give them a little bit of controlled release fertiliser. And then throughout the summer then when they're actively growing and maybe coming under a little bit of heat stress and things like that, that you give them a little bit of the nature safe seaweed fertiliser, or maybe the nature safe seaweed and tomato fertiliser. But once every 2 weeks, mix it through the watering can when you're watering them, and that just keeps them ticking away nicely without overfeeding them. And then just give them a trim then maybe once or twice a year, and you'll keep them in nice shape like this all year round. They are evergreen, so they really are an excellent choice as a topiary plant. So thanks for watching.